And welcome back to the Milz and Gryllz show. No one thought we would be here again, but guess what? We are. And I'm joined here by, now with extra glide, he is beyond thin, like wearing nothing at all. Enjoy freedom, and he's got easy on shape and no rubber smell. Milz, how are you, Milz?
I'm not bad, Gryllzy. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. I've heard you got a.
That's
I've
right.
I heard you got a new friend.
Yeah, that's right. Today, actually, I happened to purchase a little something.
Little something.
I was going to try hold that the whole episode, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't think that's doable. It'll make me crack up too much.
Yeah, I bought the cockatiel today. I know we've been planning it for 24 hours when I last spoke to But
So,
can I just say, can you back me up? Are they not the best pet ever?
yes, they are the best pet ever. I had a cockatiel for many years named Trunks. For those of you guys that know Trunks, he was a staple in the Rago household for many years. God rest his soul. He passed away. And, yep.
At the solid age of like 15 or 16, didn't we work out?
Yeah, and that's only really because, like, maybe I moved over to Carina and I brought him with me, and Telly's dog kind of loved him a bit too much. But
No, is that what happened?
no, that didn't kill him. But one time he was in Telly's dog's mouth and did live to tell the tale. Old Trunks. No, really, he did.
Shit the bed.
Shit
Oh well,
the bed.
yeah. Like we just found out. Scary thought. They can live to up to 20 years old. So me and Alex could potentially have Simpson is his name until we're 44 years old. Can you imagine that?
But why is that a problem? Because you and Alex are, yeah, she's the one, mate. You're together forever. You know.
I know. No, I mean, like we'll be 44 when we say goodbye to this fella, potentially.
Yeah. So Millsy calls me yesterday, had a bit of a catch-up call, and he just goes, "Oi, kind of a spontaneous decision, but I'm going to buy a cockatiel. I don't have a cage or nothing, but I'm just going to buy a bird."
Yeah, I walked in there today and I was like, so I'm pretty keen to buy that cockatiel there. What happens? Do you just give it to me and I walk out the shop right now? And they're like, nah, we'll give it to you in a cake box. And they literally gave me like a square cake box with a couple of holes in it.
Give it up for Australia, eh? Just walk into a pet store, buy like a tropical cockatoo, like looking bird in a cake box.
And I'm like, any tips or anything? They're like, nah, you'll be right. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'll just do my own research then. But
Wait, the pet store said that. Oh, you'll be right.
Yeah,
it's just a living bird.
Yeah, I'm like, would it like a friend or something? And they're like, nah, it'll be sweet. I'm like, all right, fuck. Well, fuck, eh?
the official bird of the Milz and Gryllz show, old Simpson.
Yeah, fuck. I've literally spent a good 3 hours with it today, though. It's been fun.
Yeah. How's he going? Does he have any songs yet? Because I remember Trunks used to have like this one song.
I know, I've been trying to sing it to him. But I'm just trying to get him with the classic.
See, you got a female. I think the females are the ones that are that colour. And from what I heard, because Trunks only had the one whistle, the females are the ones that do all the crazy whistling and stuff. So, and I'm pretty sure seen videos, and you can teach it to talk if you want. Like they talk.
Yeah, I've seen someone had it going like peekaboo, and it's like, but like would talk through it. Yeah, it was hectic.
You should get him to sing
Say Milz.
an entire. You should get him to do the intro for the Milz and Gryllz show.
Just like, oh hey guys.
You're better than me.
That.
But before we get into it, we better give a shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, we wouldn't be anywhere without them. We wouldn't have made it past the first couple of eps, I reckon.
We probably wouldn't be here today. Like, from what I hear, it was actually Dave the Mage that went back in time, got my parents together, like wingmaned my dad, and Dave the Mage is the reason why I was born. Because he travelled back in time so he could create me, so we could create the Milz and Gryllz show. Hence why Bo Wormsley Roofing is such an amazing part of the show.
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. Hold on.
The fastest roofs in the West. The fastest roofs in the West.
And once again, fireproof for anyone afraid of these fires that are currently destroying Australia.
There's a little bit of beef at the moment between the big bad Bo Rumsley himself and Blakey Claus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But enough on that. We will discuss something later in the show, but enough on that.
Wait, hold on. Can I? Oh, yeah, you go.
Nah, got nothing, mate. What do you want? What do you want?
What do you want? Just hot topic. Just seen on Facebook that Nathan Dora is moving back to the Redlands.
God help you,
hot off the press. Seen him with Dion Stevenson having a beer somewhere. Can't confirm where. But the Dawsey is back. I'm pretty sure he was down South Australia or something for a year.
Was he? Fuck, he's been gone for a year. How long have I been gone for? I missed a lot, mate.
It feels like 4 years, yeah. Andrew Lemming went trans.
Did he? What, he got the chop?
Yeah, I think so. I'm definitely happy to spread that rumor.
Yeah, well, you've heard it here first on the Milz and Gryllz show. Andrew Lemming is trans. Oi, goals for next year when I'm back for the Milz and Gryllz show. We're going to pretend to be like a full proper podcast. And we're going to get Andrew Lemming on the... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I know what you mean. If he gets a whiff of like a publicity stunt, he's all over it, eh?
Yeah, he is, mate. He used to go to the Alex Hills Hotel, the Pit. Like, we used to see him there. I got a photo of me, I think you and Paul Gibson with Andrew Lemming at the Pit.
Just as a reference, he's the local member of parliament. Is that what you call it?
Yeah. But what we need to do is we need to do a couple of serious episodes, just so when we tell them about the podcast, it's like, all right, I'll check you guys out, and then there's 2 episodes of us just being full serious about politics in the Redlands and stuff.
Yeah.
Just so we can get him on, and then you can ask him why he went trans.
Wait, he'd be up with Skype as well, so we could even it'd be funny to get him to hang up on the boys.
I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna message him, see if he's keen for next week.
Lamo.
Right.
Don't tell
boys,
my dad. My dad's yeah.
For everyone listening, Jaden, the boys, want everyone to go to Andrew Lemming's wall and just say, "Oi, you got to get on the Milz and Gryllz show after this episode." And he'd be like, "The Milz and Gryllz show? What's that?" You know, he probably listens.
I'm all up for that.
I'm all up for. And we never discussed this, but Millsy stitched me up a little bit. Do you remember this? You fucking stitched me up.
With who? Andrew Lemming?
No, not with Andrew Lemming. You will remember it quite clearly. I'm looking at a Facebook post from November 13th at 6 a.m. And it says, Jimmy Mills to Joseph Rago. That's me. Happy birthday, Gryllz. I hope your day is good and the presents are good and your food is good. Love, Mills.
Guess who? Was it Connor James that got back to us on that?
It was more than him.
I don't.
For those of you that know me, hang on a sec. For those of you that know me, my birthday is not November 13th. You're a bit late on that one. It's actually April the 6th. However, I
Fuck.
proceeded to get a lot of people commenting on that happy birthday, and I even got a phone call from my mate Cameron Kingston. He's in Iraq. Well, he just got back from Iraq. Saying, "Hey, happy birthday! I didn't know it was your birthday." And I'm like, "You got me, Mills."
It's good. I remember that it was a trending little prank that we used to do, but it was good to bring it back.
Well, I actually took advice from that, and I did it to my old army friend. But I actually, I'm the kind of guy that when I do something, I go all in. Like.
Did you photo up a collage and stuff?
Okay, I moded up about a collage of maybe 20, I'd say 15 to 20 old army mates to all do it. And like it would he doesn't use, it just was all over his Slack thing. I think he's deleted all of them, but no, yeah, 15 friends posted on Alex Gale's timeline. Happy birthday, brother. Cheers, brother. Happy birthday. And he's just freaking out. And then he posted a thing saying, guys, my birthday is in July. I don't know who started this. Stop calling me.
Fuck, wait. I just had an idea.
Yeah.
What's our views doing at the moment? It's still getting views?
Well, episode 20 had about 44, and then this one's last week. No, 19 was about 44, 20. What's this, 22? No, 21 was about 40, 39.
Down.
We're down, but it's because we've kind of stopped, like, going hard on the promotional side.
Is that the downloads, or is that the how many people viewed it?
That's the downloads.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, just to get an idea of who's listening, do you reckon we should throw it out there? Can someone or whoever's listening post on a friend's wall, happy birthday from, and then tag Milz and Gryllz? Then we'll know who our listeners are. Then perhaps we could get them on the show.
Yeah. Offer's always there, guys. You want to come on the show? Just drop us a line. You're coming in hotter than spicy sriracha sauce out my rings thing. But
wait, actually, Stereosonic is now finished. Bit of news for us to talk about. What was your relationship with Stereosonic?
Is that the music festival?
That's the one with like like woos.
Do you remember all the boys? Wait, Oosk moment of the week. You're fired up. You're 18 years old. See, I never went to these because I was like, that's not my fucking scene. I'm not going at all. But you're Josh as if, right? All the boys got tickets. Yeah.
I tagged along to one.
Did ya? Never went.
Yeah. Fuck, it's a hectic. It's more of just like, it's about the vision. You get a lot of vision that day. Some funny scenes going down. Just looking at people in some hairy states. Just touch and go. It's seeing Georgie Stevenson just passed out on a fence, like falling asleep like 11 a.m.
See, I figured out who I was a little bit before you boys, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, it's not me. But when you know what is funny when you think about it? So you go there as a 17 or 18-year-old, smashing down the double blacks and the Voddy cruisers, and you're just like, oh, all these chicks are so hot. There's literally chicks dressed with like cloth so thin pulled up their bum that you can see, like, you can literally see their buttholes, you know?
Like a bit of fishing line.
Yeah.
Bit of fishing line in the lure.
Yeah, but when you think about it, those chicks are probably like 19-year-olds.
100% they would.
Like, have you seen how young an 18 or 19-year-old looks now? People born in the year 2000 are now 19 mils.
Oh my god! I know what you're saying. Like, I remember, it's like the classic thing when you're in grade 10, the grade 12s are like, whoa, they're the old kids. But if I looked at like someone finishing school now, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
old right now? Who do you look at that's now old? Will you look at a 30? I wouldn't look at a 30. I don't look at 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds and be like, that's old.
No, I think we're past that point, man.
Yeah, I feel like old is now like probably like 60 to 80, maybe.
Like like back in is it the same thing? Like when you're in grade 10, you look at grade 12 as like the coolest people in the world. Like, man, they're so cool. I'm not necessarily.
By default, like, just like, what do? Oh, they don't do anything. Oh, they're pretty cool though. They're in grade 12. They made it.
Is that what you're saying? You're looking at 75-year-olds going, "Fuck, those guys are cool, eh? Shit."
Yeah. When you see a legend old boy though, that is like not like a like one of the guys zooming around on one of them 4-wheel moped things.
Just a legend old boy, blue singlet on, checking
like beard fully out, drinking a VB.
Come back. But that's the thing, you got to look at blokes like that as still our age, and you become mad mates with them. People limit themselves to mates because they're like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm mates with your dad, you know, like, and he's a legend.
Yeah, I'd like to say I'm mates with Danny Rager.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's people that I know what you mean. Like, the dads are the dads, the boys are the boys.
But even though you're a dad, doesn't mean you're not a boy, you know.
He's one of the boys.
If I ever have kids one day, I just want to be like so much of one of the boys where my wife is like, "Oh, you can't keep hanging out with them." Like,
I see you chewing like bubble gum at the bus stops, just like fucking hanging around, skating with the kids.
Yeah,
just tagging shit up. Oh yeah, I thought of something the other day. No, I didn't think of something. I was saying like 10 seconds ago when we were talking about old boys. You know them, like, if they have trouble walking, they get on them like little quad bike things.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them little quad bikes. I'd call them fucking mobility scooters. But I'll be using a quad bike for sure. Full 500cc quad bike.
Fuck, can you imagine? Just rolling around the shops with a quad bike. Anyway, that's definitely fuck. Wait, Bo, if you're listening, that's going to be us from Rolder, just 80-year-olds on quad bikes running amok. But anyway,
does that have anything to do with your tip of the week this week?
Yeah, I'll throw it in with my tip. My tip of the week is make sure you keep a peripheral vision going when you're walking down the public streets where there's shops around, because I've seen this old guy, must have been nearly in his 80s. He's on a mobility scooter and he's got this thing jacked up to like faster than I've ever seen one go, and he's overtaking people while they're walking and getting really impatient if like he can't get around someone, and then just burns them real quick and cuts them off.
Yeah.
It was like a dangerous menace to society old boy. I was like, fuck that, having such road rage at a late age, but good on him.
So what's the tip?
Tip is just keep an eye out for some...
Oh, yeah. Keep an eye out. Fuck, mate, these are getting good, eh? These tips are getting so good.
They're getting less specific, aren't they?
Oh.
Wait, actually, I just read something. Keep an eye. Oh, read. Oh, okay. Today's weirdest news stories. Feral pigs in Italy destroyed $22,000 worth of cocaine hidden in a forest.
Huh.
A-
Well,
a- There you go.
yep.
Here we go. Florida man lodges 8-inch screwdriver inside his rectum and loses part of his buttocks in the process.
Fuck, that's a big Friday night, eh?
Holy shit. That reminds me. Have you seen, you know them
Have you
gross
seen?
videos people tag in?
Yeah,
Have you
mate.
seen when they just
Simon
smash?
Appleton was the worst for them. I seen there's a video called One Guy, One Jar.
Heard of that, never seen it.
I'm not even going to go into describing what it is, but for those of you that want to see it, have a Google. Be pleasantly
Well,
surprised.
what do you make of the ones where they just like get their nuts on a table and just smash them up with a hammer, or like drop a brick on them or something? Have you seen them?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like, some people, like, I just,
That's like how much are you getting paid to do that?
but I feel like it's just one and done. Like, you can't jerk off and cut your doodle off all the time. You know what I mean? Like, you can only just do it once. So it's like,
such a yeah, just a weird scene. Very
people are
weird scene.
strange, Mills. People are very strange. But I actually have a tip of the week for you this week as well.
What's your tip of the week, Joseph Ragutin?
If you want to have a semi-quiet night, don't go to a craft brewery and order the beer tasting tray.
They'll sneak up on your way though. These
Mate.
new craft beers.
So I had a hell of a week this week. I got 2 fines totaling about $500 because fucking Norway. That's why. One of them was I was running to the tram. I was late for training. Running to the tram, got on the tram, bought my ticket as soon as I got on my phone. And then there was a ticketie on there, a ticket lady. And she comes up and she goes, "You just bought your ticket when you got on?" I'm like, yeah, of course. Here's my ticket. She's like, "No, I just watched you. You bought it when you got on the tram, not before you stepped on." And I'm like, "Oh, come on." And then she's like, "Well, in Norway, this is the rules. And in Norway, you get fined if you buy it when you're on." And I'm just like, fuck off, eh?
That's on it.
But yeah.
Yeah, I just said, that fucking sucks. So you got that one fine, and didn't you say you got another one?
Yes, but I just smiled at her. I'm like, whatever, have a nice day. This isn't going to keep me down. I'm good. It's not going to keep me down. Then the other night for work, I had to pick a guy up in the morning. So I picked up a work car and I parked it in the parking lot near my house, which is in the middle of the city. Anyway, it's free between a certain time. I'm like, yeah, sweet. I'm getting up at 5 anyway. It's now 11, so it's free. I come in the morning, right? There's another like $150 fine on the thing in my car. I'm like, this is bullshit. And I'm like trying to figure out what it was. Showed my mate. He's like, oh, it's because you parked in a park designated for electric cars. But the whole parking lot was empty anyway. It was 11 o'clock at night, so it really doesn't matter, you know?
That's fine.
Yeah. So
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That wasn't even time.
And, I just went, fuck this. That day, my mate was at me all day to come to the craft brewery after work for one. And he's hounding me all day. And I got home, sat in my room. I'm like, if I stay here, I'm going to, get depressed. So I'm going to go for one beer. Anyway, that one beer turned into, oh, come on, we've got to get the beer tasting tray. We've got to sample these beers. Come on. It's not that much. It's only 6 beers. I'm like, yeah, it's not that much.
Six full beers, or do you have little bits of beers?
You see where it gets you, they were small beers, But what I didn't realise is they had like the bulbs on the glass, and there was probably a schooner of beer in each little glass, but it didn't look like it. But there was. So
Oh,
I basically had 6 schooners of like the strongest IPA you can imagine. And the reason I had a big day the next day, like I had to get up, clean my apartment, go to jiu-jitsu, do shit. And I'm just like, I'm smashed, eh? So if you want to have a quiet night, don't go to a craft brewery, eh? Steer clear. Steer well clear.
yeah, but it's funny. It's funny the tricks you play on yourself. You're like, I'm actually just gonna have a chill one, but my poison was they do a cheap tawley in my town, so it was like 4 tallies for $20. I'm like 4 drinks, that'll do me. All
Yeah,
good.
4 drinks that are like
Fuck,
the
4
equivalent of
tallies
3.
though. Yeah, 2 standard drinks each. You've had like equivalent of like a bottle of wine.
4
And
tallies is more than a bottle of wine.
no, alcohol strength. So, and that was getting me for a while. But I was like, no, got to rein that in.
Got to rein myself in, get a cockatiel.
Speaking of having some self-motivational chats, you sent a very inspiring video to the group this week, Gryllz. I appreciate it. We all appreciated it.
Or you want me to play it or something?
Nah. Gryllz pretty much just sent us a video. We won't play it, but it was one of them. I don't know if anyone else has ever had one, but I've had one before where you just have a little power chat in the mirror. Like, come on, mate. Like, we're past this. We've got this. Like, I normally do it if I'm pretty tanked. But normally, like, you're pretty tanked, yeah. But sometimes I get like a real like motivational chat in the mirror when I'm real drunk. In the same, I don't know. Do you use that technique?
You know who I reckon would be good for that? Who would do that? Tommy
Samuel L.
Tembias.
Jackson.
Tommy Tembias. He'd have a few motivational chats, eh? Our friend Tommy Tembias Graham, which by the way I'm catching up with for New Year's Eve in Copenhagen. He was always one for getting the drunkest, most obnoxious like person I've probably ever met. And every morning without fail, no matter if he got a little drunk or got wasted, he would wake up with the biggest regret. He'd want to change his whole life, like write his goals 5 times down on the whiteboard, rub them out, write them again, and then probably have a few chats to himself in the mirror.
It's so true, but bless him. Yeah, it is. That's like the other day. Like, I always love the good feeling, like, because Tommy's, I swear he's turned a leaf. Like, he's definitely turned a few leaves. And
yeah, definitely.
We woke up on one morning, and I think it's just drilled into him. He's like, fuck, Mills, like, what happened last night? Like, I feel so shit. I'm like, no, man, it was a perfect night. Like, nothing went wrong. It was all good. Great chat, perfect night. Just seeing him.
You're banned from here, though, for 10 years, but just don't worry about it.
Yeah, just don't avoid seeing that person ever again. No. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but he called me crazy as well, because I don't know if I said it last week, but I signed up to do the Copenhagen half marathon on New Year's Eve. So
you didn't. Where did you hear about that?
Well, I don't know, but yeah, my friend I used to work with up north actually is in Copenhagen and told me to do it. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. But without even without even thinking, I just paid my money and signed up. And then I looked at the time, so I'm running a half marathon in the morning, then pretty much going home, getting changed, and going to meet Tom to get on the piss.
That's awesome, though. Imagine how like rewarded you'd feel. They're going to be the most rewarding beers ever.
Yeah, fucking A. Go hard.
You know what I mean?
But Tom's just like, I tried to convince him and Zoe to do it because I thought they're into that kind of stuff these days. And he's like, are you fucking crazy, mate? Tom's just like, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? You're insane. And I'm like...
Was he laughing, though, or was he dead set?
He was like, I don't want to do a half marathon on New Year's.
Oh, Joe, I reckon it's a great idea. Grills?
I did not end up having a Rebel Whopper as well because I am still vegetarian, which, by the way, has changed my life. Thanks, Mills.
No worries.
Um,
Yeah, you had a Rebel Whopper. No way. What do you reckon?
0 meat. I'm like, oh, Mills talked about this. I got to try it. Fuck, mate. They're just selling normal Whoppers as Rebel Whoppers, eh? Like, that's not different.
Hey, that is exactly what someone else said. They're just like, wouldn't it be funny if they're literally just serving Whoppers up? They just started calling it a Rebel Whopper.
That's what they're doing.
It tastes legit, eh?
I was smashed, so yeah, it was good. But I'm like, I was just like drunk as in Hungry Jack's or Burger King as they call it here, Burger King. And I'm just like running around going, this is just a normal Whopper. These are ridiculous. You can't sell this as a no meat patty. It tastes exactly the same.
That's literally the point.
Nah, there's something going on there, Mills. I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Oh, it got me excited though, because I was like, fuck, about time. Because normally, like, all the plant-based things just taste pretty shit. But that tasted really good. But but if you really want to get political or whatever the word is about it, they'd probably fry it in the same deep fryer they're frying up all the normal meat patties.
Mate, it's not deep fried. Have you never seen the ads for Hungry Jack's? Flame grilled. Flame grilled, mate.
Right. Oh, well, there goes that rumor. Someone was trying to spin me with that the other day. They're like, mate, it'll be fucking done in the same oil as that. All right. Cheers.
Yeah, but I'm not that extreme on my vegetarianism that I'm like, oh, it's cooked on the same plate.
Nah,
Dead set, like, I got a new energy now I'm vegetarian, and I don't think it's from cutting out meat. I think it's from just in the result of me cutting meat out of my diet. My diet has cleaned up, and I've eaten more vegetables and more good stuff, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're purposely not eating meat, you can't just eat, like, garlic bread every day of the week. Like, you're going to eventually start eating veggies, you know? Is it cheaper in Norway to eat veggies?
Oh, yeah, wait. But I just literally get sweet potatoes, beetroots, like beetroots not in a can, like actual beetroots.
Beetroots, eh?
Yeah, spinach, like uncooked beetroots. They're not soft, they're hard.
How do you eat the beetroot?
Yeah, so what I do is I get sweet potato, I fry it up, and I don't feel bad for frying it because I fry it in coconut oil, right? It's like just in the pan, coconut oil. It's just like the flesh of a coconut is real oily, so it's like that. It's a better alternative than normal oil. And then sweet potato, beetroot, spinach, beans, just every veggie I can see at the store. And then either I cook a little bit of pasta, or this week I just got a whole fucking fuckloads of tins of kidney beans and chickpeas, cooked them up, and then just put them in food containers, chucked a whole fuckload of pesto on them, and then Bob's your uncle. You got a delicious, healthy meal.
Fuck. I'm so proud.
So easy, eh?
The pesto's a nice touch as well.
Yeah.
Never thought of that.
Just chuck pesto all over it. But Mills, I need to ask you advice on something. Well, it's not advice from me. It's
for a friend.
Advice it's advice in dogging the boys. I know someone that's dogged the boys.
All right. What's the dilemma?
We got to keep this situation. We got to keep this anonymous though. Apparently.
All right. Well, let's just keep it between you and me then. What is it?
Well, if you could be the new clans, who knows? So I got a message from, let's just call him. Oh, I'm not even going to rhyme his name with something because then everyone will know. But let's just say I got a message from Toby, my friend Toby.
Yeah.
Toby Turner. No. I mean, Toby.
Why does he have to have a last name? Let's just say Toby.
It's not Jaden, okay? Toby McDonald, okay? Toby McDonald messaged me during the week. And he says, so this guy needs to be served on the podcast. He dogged the boys. Then I said, all right, let us know.
Yeah.
And then Mr. X said, so had a few beers with beep on Melbourne Cup Day.
Toby.
Toby. I left early because the boys had work the next day. Then, beep, charges on, messages me at midnight, and doesn't show up or even call to work. I'm being really careful here, by the way. Little did he know, beep, showed me his texts from beep and said, may or may not have woken up in bed. I can't. No. Fuck. Woken. What? Yeah. I'm not going to say.
Wait. Because this is anonymous, I'm sure you could say it. I'm interested.
So and so get texts so and so that is also friends with this Toby dude and says, I may or may not have woken up with a older lady. And then all the boys were angry as they had to put in extra work to cover him.
Fuck. Well, I reckon that's a. I got to be careful here as well. I don't know who's listening, or who this is about, but surely for something in that stature, it could be forgiven. Like, it would be worse if, I just feel sick, you know?
No, but that's the thing. It's a Oh, and by the way, I know you're listening. Don't shoot the messenger here, Braz. Do not shoot the messenger. This is a direct order from.
Wait, Gryllz. I've got no idea who you're talking about, but I feel like the more protective you're being,
the more I reveal it, eh?
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea who you're talking about, but now I know who you're talking about. Man, oh shit! So what was the original So the boys.
No, okay. So
what are we doing about
this guy's friend who he works with. He messaged saying, "Oh, I can't come in because it doesn't rock up." But then messages another bloke that is there saying this happened. So it's the old, So I've been given a message. This is the messenger. I am the messenger. I am the messenger. Do you remember that song?
I am the messenger.
From the. I've been ordered specifically to discuss this with you to give this person a roasting. Not that I care, but it's an ordered roasting. So, Milz, proceed with the roasting.
Well, what do you say after that? I don't know. Well, so you've been with an older lady. I wonder how old this lady would be. On that note, actually, for the sake, I don't want to do any roasting because I feel like just even that bit of information is a bit of a roast itself. Don't you think? But so I've met this guy down here. He's a local longboarder.
Yeah,
He's a pretty cool cat.
let's move on from that one. Eh? I just
Yeah,
I
but
really didn't
but
want to I really didn't want to say that on the show, but I have a policy, that if you message me something that you want on the show, I'll read it out or say it on the show, regardless of what it is. So
yeah,
that's my
and we
policy.
will How about that's our policy for all? If you're too shy to come on the show, we'll still say stuff. But if you want it censored, or if we think it should be censored, we'll censor it. So this,
But
I
wait,
won't hold it.
before we do move on, mate, just got to be honest. If you can't make it in, you can't make it in. But don't go fucking,
Well,
oh, I was just about to say something that would have revealed it, but there's bricks to be laid. You got to go in and lay them bricks for the
that's it.
job you
like,
do, which is laying bricks. In
and
no
like,
way, shape, or form are you putting roofs on houses, but
oh fuck off. Alright, so it's like you've just gone too literal on the term. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it home.
yeah. Anyway,
Which
Mills,
is,
moving on from this
anyway.
discussion.
Well,
Probably going to
mine's not
cop a
really.
lot of flack. One party's
Mine's
going to give me thank you grills, and one party is going to give me probably yeah, move. Fuck.
Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe in Norway? You'd want to hope. You'd want anyway. Mine's not really moving on. It's like of a similar topic. I met.
Okay.
I found this strange. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use bleeps. Actually, I'm going to use fake names, even though this person is in no relation to any of our friends. But let's just say David and me have been surfing heaps. He's a local surfer from where I live. Anyway, getting to know him, we went on our first surf trip the other day. Just went a bit up north to try find waves. We're in the car and he's just rattling off some stories to me, and he just tells me this one. He's like, yeah, oh, and by the little background information, out the front of my house, there's a surf crew of 5 people, a 50-year-old lady, a 60-year-old man, that guy I just talked about, myself, and normally some random ring-in. Anyway, so we're on this car trip, and he's like road trip, and he's oh, James, so you can't tell anyone this, but, and I was like, oh fuck, here we go. He goes,
When it starts with mate, you can't tell anyone this. Usually, unless it's like you or like a real good mate, usually if someone's like, oi, mate, you can't tell anyone about this, eh? I'll be like, yeah, mate, no worries, lips are sealed. You know what the first thing I go and do is?
Tell someone?
Yeah, accidentally, but...
Yeah. But the best thing ever, my mate Eddie actually said something really cool to me the other day. He's like, there was a bit of heat going around. Actually, I can say this as well. So potentially the same person's story. Let's just say Smo Normalsley was the hot topic, and my mate Eddie Watson lived with one of Smo Normalsley's ex-girlfriends.
Smo Normansley bricklaying.
Bricklaying, and Smo Normansley ex-girlfriend wanted to know information about Smo. So, and she was living with Eddie. So Eddie actually said to me,
Freddie Watson, his Eddie Watson's
Freddie
evil
Watson.
twin brother.
Yeah, and so they said, before he answers the phone, and he's like, just so you know, like, if we're going to get talking, don't talk to me about Smo Normalsley. And I'm like, why? I wasn't even going to talk about him. And he's like, oh, just because I suck at secrets, and if you tell me anything, this girl's going to get it out of me. She's too good at getting shit out of me. Like, so he pretty much, what I was impressed by is he was so untrusting of himself to have it in his brain, the knowledge. So he said, don't even tell me. Like, don't even, if you've got anything to say, don't say anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. Hey, I like that.
But anyway, back to the story. So David and me are going on a road trip, and he goes, you know, the 50-year-old lady that we go surfing with in the morning? I'm like, yeah, lovely old duck. And he goes, oh, yeah, well, for a couple of months there, we were seeing each other. This
Wait,
guy's
who said that? Who
my mate
was?
David, who's 21.
Oh, yeah.
So 21 with a 50-year-old lady.
Yeah.
Is that not? Anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
but
found that.
what's Mo enormously got to do with it?
Oh, no, that was just a random
Oh,
me
just a
going off.
random.
That
Oh,
was just me like talking about
oh yeah,
keeping
yeah,
people.
yeah.
But no, because
You
you
see,
said
if
so
it, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's a
you said
really
telling
good mate, if it's a really good mate, there's no way I'm letting cats out of the cage. I got some secrets about some mates that I will treasure with me till the day I die. However, if it's just a random Joe Blow, I'll be like, yeah, mate, yeah. No, actually, you know what? I do. I'm a trustworthy guy. Like, I feel like my word is
you
my
are.
bond, eh?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'd say I'm the same.
Yeah.
I say, but well, obviously, my mate David said, "Don't tell anyone I'm telling a podcast." But
Yeah.
with it,
Come on, mate.
I'm just all I'm saying is like, I just want you to grasp the scenario. So like, he was 21, seeing 50-year-old lady for a couple of months.
Yeah. More into physios, mate.
Yeah, isn't that crazy though? Not
Yeah,
crazy, but a bit different.
yeah, but you know, each to your own. You know, each to your
And
own.
his mum is 40.
Fuck yeah, that's mad. But
Anyway,
did you get some waves?
we did actually. We got some sick waves. Yeah.
Now what else I got here? Yep. So I got the boys back for another week. The foot jobs.
Yeah, the footies.
We got a pint.
And
Yeah.
actually, I'm sure they'll talk about it. I'm pretty sure there's 2 footies teams coming up now.
We got the rim jobs and the foot jobs. Is that the name of the second team?
I think so.
When we go down, when I come back, I look forward to going to a foot jobs game with you, bringing a full speaker, 2 microphones, and doing full commentary, blasted loud as for Monday night foot jobs game. Like, can you imagine that? Turner now gets the ball on the inside to Fluffy. Fluffy back to Turner. Cheesy Mac with the crunching tackle.
Grills. Could that be like a little side hustle we could do? You pay $100 and we'll come film and commentate your game.
Your game, your birthday party, your nan's 60th. Janice now bringing out the pumpkin scones. The pumpkin scones now. Will Dad go for his textbook maneuver and get some cream and jam? What do you think down on the sideline at the scones table? Back to you, Mills.
I think they're going to get a 2-for-1 brownie here. Going to pass the brownie on to the kid. The kid's getting a sugar high to Pete Nielsen. Nielsen to loaf of bread. Grills.
Thank you there, Mills. Now, returning from injury this season. Yeah, you know what I mean? It'll just be like 5 minutes and it'll just be like, get out of my nana's house, eh?
Yeah, I'd be keen to do that. I'd like to make that up. Yeah, so what we got footies, we got pie and pub review.
Yeah.
Joel, I did read that he has like a bit of negativity for his, like he's got something. There's
a bit of beef with the cops for his pie and pub review this week. He's actually got some voice messages here that I haven't listened to before the pie and pub review. So let's get straight into it, Mills.
Yeah.
Not sure if you have the weather for this week, but I'm going to fucking give it to you. Mate, I'll give you a localised weather. It's where I've been on the weekend. Been between McLean and Byron Bay, and the weather has been fucked. Mate, these fires are a fucking atrocity. There's kangaroos fucking everywhere. They're all heading east, trying to get to the beach. but they fucking can't because of the fences. All the farmers have their bloody fences up, and fucking koalas and shit can't get through the fences. Poor little cunts. So McLean is absolutely fucked. Just been smoked there for 3 weeks. Same with Yamba, Iluka, Woomba, Woodburn. Got stuck in it on Friday, heading home from work. Had to sit on the side of the highway for a couple hours. I think I told you that in my Pine Pub review, but that's all good. Fucking, how was your weekend, fellas? Back to you guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been pretty good with the whole F-bombs in this episode, but I'm pretty sure we've met our quota from that little 1 minute of audio.
Thanks, Joe. Nothing like a true Aussie fucking sheep shearing mad dog for a bit of...
Well, like,
Say, Matt.
I just love the bit. He's like, you know, these kangaroos are absolutely fucking, like, are they fucking?
They are. No, they are doing it tough. He's right. It's, you know, it's so... Oh, it's... Yeah. No,
the Aussie fuck, it's not just a fuck, it's a fuck. It's like F-W-U-K. Fuck.
Yeah, I feel like none of our swear words are really ever said maliciously, are they?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, nah. All right,
Hey, Gryllz,
down here, yeah.
before we move forward, how does that sound?
Well, those cockatiels are having some interesting whistles nowadays, eh? Is that your bird? Like, give it a rest. Give it a rest. I'm not sure we're gonna gain any listeners with some like deafening ooh straight into their earphones on the train, eh?
It's an Indian love symbol.
I thought
Anyway.
that was your bird.
No, that's not Alex. Alex has put it to bed.
Oi, let's give it up for spontaneous decisions, eh? Like, I can't do that. I couldn't just go into a pet shop just to have a look at the bird because I'd end up buying one, you know? Like, I'd be like, this will be classic. I'm doing it.
Yeah, no, well, that's me and you, similar like that. That's exactly how it went down. But Alex and I, whenever we're hungover, we'll go to the pet shop and just pat guinea pigs and rabbits because you're allowed rabbits here. Random as $100,000 fine getting caught with a rabbit in Queensland. Legal to own a rabbit in New South Wales.
What's the difference between the bull? Like, they're just going to go, oh, there's the Queensland, there's fucking Coolangatta. I'm not going any further than that.
Haven't you heard? As soon as they get over the border, they're venomous. So...
Nah.
But anyway,
on a serious note, Mills, on a serious note, there is something we do need to spontaneously buy because we've talked about it for, like, I'd say years. We need to, yeah, but, well, that's not really a spontaneous decision, but we need to spontaneously buy this pub. We need to actually go looking at pubs or, like, places to make bars with Joel and just be like, you know what, let's get it. And spontaneously get it.
I feel like you're right. Like, what could actually go wrong? I know he's been talking about the Rapeville pub, which was epic. It was like,
mate, we can't have a pub in a town called Rapeville.
I think it's called Rapville, but you know.
Yeah, but I don't want to move out there, mate. Isn't that the middle of bumfuck? Exactly.
No, I'm not on that one either. But how's this though? With it, Australia is getting its first bit of rain in 4 weeks, Joe. Gryllz.
Oh, that's good. Good for the fires. Good for them roos fucking.
Big storm just came through. But anyway, yeah, this pub. Imagine if we bought this. It has 2 stories and the room for 10 rooms upstairs, like hostel rooms, plus the pub downstairs.
That's sick.
So
if that was coastal, I'd go up for sure.
If we can get a coastal pub.
Well, we could even get somewhere and make it into a pub, but that might be more expensive. But like a bar,
Feel
or
like
just.
That would just be.
But I'm set on it, eh? I'm set on it, eh? Like
Plus, it goes in with our like food dream. Me and Gryllz would love to make some of the world's best burgers.
Yeah.
As a tribute to places like Duck Burger
and Fins and Fries back in the day.
Oh, the OG Fins and. Imagine if we just sourced Dan Carroll off the island to work weekly at the Gold Coast, and then just to get him to make them burgers again.
Yeah. Oh, wait, but I feel like if we just went all out and bought a pub at the coast, we could even go to the extent of while we're struggling because we spent all that money on a pub, just sleep in it, eat in it, live in it. Until it starts.
100%. Because think about it. Is it going to cost you like you got to happy to pay $300 a week, all of us, for rent anyway? That's 4 people. That's $1,200. Surely it's not going to be more than $1,200 a week. Sorry, I'm just doing calculations out loud. But yeah, it's happening. You heard it here first, people. Come to the Milz Gryllz Joel, sponsored by Bo Walmsley Pub.
With blowjobs after breakfast playing every Friday night.
Fuck, it literally epitomizes all the dreams. Making food, drinking, band, and the boys and girls.
The boy. Yeah, but we all love the girls, but the boys.
The girls can open up a sister pub across the road. Ladies.
Yeah. We could do a strict no girls allowed. Actually, that might not be that great. It sounds like that gay bar I went to the other week. But anyway. All right. Hey, we're getting into Joel's Pie and Pub review. Sorry to go off on a tangent.
Sorry, Jolie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Milz and Gryllz, how are you fellas? Hope your weekend's been good, or your week. And everyone out there, hope you've been having a good week. Hope it's been better than mine anyway. So I'll start off with a little story from the week. Got evacuated from Woodburn yesterday, was where I was working. Woodburn has the Rotten Reel pub, which I will later in this voice recording go into, because it is a pub and Woodburn also has great pies. But to start off with, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story of what happened yesterday. So we got evacuated from work from these fucking bushfires that are just absolutely tearing a new asshole in Australia. Like, it's fucked. Like, it's honestly fucking hectic as shit right now. I was driving home about 12 o'clock, about midday yesterday, back down to Maclean, and we got stopped in the middle of the highway, and they told us just to stay there. Don't go back to Woodburn, because Woodburn just had about 10,000 semi-trailers, and Woodburn's not a big town, so no one was moving fucking nowhere. And yeah, we got stopped in the middle of the highway for about 2 hours, and we sat there and we're watching this fire come through, and fuck, it got real gnarly, eh? Like, there was big plumes of black smoke coming up within about 500 meters of us, and there is a logistical issue with the police force. Now, as taxpayers, we pay for them. Like, we pay for their wage and cars and fuel and other things. And we were stopped on a 2-lane highway, right? 2-lane highway, if you can picture that in Australia, 1 lane going one way, 1 lane going the other way. Not a big highway, but the main highway that runs along the east coast. Only 2 lanes. Not bad, good size. Anyway, the logistical problem was there was about 12 cop cars that went past us on a single lane, like next to us, within less than a metre, doing about 80 to 100 Ks, just drive, like they kept driving past and then driving back, and like they wouldn't even stop and tell us what was going on. There was just a bunch of civilians in the middle of the fucking highway pulled over because of this fire, and cops thinking they're fucking top shit, just hooning past us in their brand new fucking 308 Chryslers and shit. Anyway, that's my beef with the cops. Fuck them. Don't like them. Waste of money. Anyway, pie review. Alright, Woodburn has a fucking unreal pie, eh? If you're ever in Woodburn, it's called the Country Kitchen. Now, she does an amazing pie. Puff pastry, so gonna give it a 10 for puff pastry. Fucking nailed it. The insides, yep, fucking real good. They were good. I was munching down on that yesterday. Give it about an 8. Didn't even need sauce. That's how good the insides were. Didn't need sauce. All right, the Rod and Reel. It is a pub. Good pub. In the heart of sugarcane country. Don't know what that says about the people there, because last night it was just fucking stonkers. There was cunts everywhere because of the fires. Like, they closed the highway, so you think everyone that was gonna pass through heading south, going south, yeah. Everyone was just in Woodburn, man. The amount of truckers that were in that pub was just unreal. I did get kicked out for ruffling some feathers. Ended up sleeping in my car. So that was a good night. Ended up out at Evans Head, which was about 5k from Woodburn. Evans Head, nice little place, nice little town. If you're ever going through, it's good. There's a good right-hand break there. Nice view. It's a good view from Evans Head. We could see the fires from there. It was fucking unreal. Yeah, going back to that anyway. Like, man, Australia is fucking burning at the moment. It's hectic as. I'll tell you a little conspiracy theory that I heard over the week, and it was a little bit backed up by Scott Morrison himself, the fucking big man. I'd punch him in the face if I ever saw him in the street. Shout out to the big man, Scott Morrison. Fuck you, you dog. Anyway, so the conspiracy theory around these fires. Well, not to mention it's fucking hot as shit and dry, and really dry. Like, I honestly haven't seen rain for about 8 months, maybe. Nah, that could be bullshit. Maybe like 6 months. Either 8 or 6 months. It's been a while. Like proper rain. Like maybe a spit here and there, but like actual rain, haven't seen it. Anyway, so in 2017, Leighton's Contracting, which is now CPB, like they changed their name for fucking God knows why. Well, I know why, because they're shit cunts and they're dodging some tax. But anyway, in 2017, Leighton's Contracting got a Part A for a high-speed rail, which it's not even Brisbane to Sydney, it's Gold Coast to Sydney, but obviously they'll just add on a little stretch to fucking Brisbane, from Gold Coast to Brisbane. Anyway, high-speed rail from Gold Coast to Sydney was the first section, so that was Plan A. That was back in 2017, and if you look at the plans, it's suspiciously in the same line that these fires have been going, eh? Like, fuck knows if it's a conspiracy, fuck knows if it's not, but now the farmers also not have to, but the government can come along to the farmers and be like, well, look, you guys haven't backburnt your land, you haven't been looking after it, we're going to take it back off you or buy it for a subsidised price. So it's just all a bit suspicious. And then on fucking Tuesday, I was watching the news before I went to work, and Scott Morrison comes out in a press conference and gives $3 billion, not $3 billion even to the fireys. Like, imagine $3 billion worth of fire trucks. Like, would be fucking sweet. It'd be good. Would be sorted for years. Anyway, Scott Morrison comes out on Tuesday and goes, I'm going to give he's approved $3 billion to rail. like, where the fuck else in Australia is there going to be $3 billion worth of rail being built, except for this Part A, which was approved in 2017, where the fire's burnt. So, fucking work that one out, fellas, because I definitely can't. Anyway, take it easy. Sorry if this was 8 minutes too long, but, yeah, have a fucking good one, fellas. Love yous. Peace. Everyone out there, fucking take it easy. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, which is probably fucking not a lot. Anyway, take it easy.
Take it easy. But Joel's just blown the fucking lid off this thing.
Holy shit, that sounds hectic.
The Milz and Gryllz show is... Bro, be careful, eh? Get your little guard cockatiel to stay alert. The government's going to be coming in on us because we've just exposed the theory. Scott Morrison lit the fires himself for the railway.
ScoMo the Pyro.
Fucking
dog.
Oi, how's that? That sounds... So all doesn't add up, does it?
I wonder, yeah, if that is the cat. Wait, and weirdly, I've been talking about lately, if this adds a little spin to the fire, me, James Mills, I've been saying we need a high-speed rail. How good would that be? So maybe they've got me.
Lit the fires.
I got to go. I'll talk to you later.
Wait, nah, but before you go, I got Jaden. Before you go, I got Jaden here with a quick foot job.
People are coming in.
Hey, fellas. So this week, footy's week off. We had the week off because there's a new team coming in the comp, and so there was a bye. So a bit of fresh meat, plus the towies, mate. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, week off. Got the boys down, or a few of the boys down to the Bowls Club Friday night. Because fucking Salisbury Bowls, he does 20 meat trays, boys. It's an absolute spectacle. And don't worry, the boys got up the last on the table. Whoever gets a big chunk of silver side. So fucking give me some snags. Yeah, then also Saturday went down and saw Rev and Boo touch footy final. So the boys were locked into battle, man. It was great to see. A hard fought loss. They went down like 6-4. Yeah, tip of the hat, a couple of beers. A new Italian ringing was down there. I caught an eye of him. He's looking pretty slick. Marco. He's the new Tojo in town.
Boy, how is that about meat trays, eh? Jaden, I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, is back in the day, I remember going to the pub with my dad. You know, he'd buy me a pack of chips, let me run around the other kids. Stratty Pub, the old Stratty Pub before they demolished it, was set up so good for parents because it had this big sandpit play area where the kids would just run loose. And I would literally, as a kid, be going, "Oh, Dad, please take me to the pub. Please, can we go to the pub? Please?" Just because, like, all the other kids would be there and they'd be playing in the sandpit with big trees to climb on and stuff. And so Dad would be like, love, love, you know, wanted to stay in, but I got to take Joey across to the pub, you know. He wants to, you know, got to go to the pub, you know. Like, yeah. So it was set up so good that your kids would want you to go to the pub so you could take them, and then all you'd have to do is buy me a pack of Sandboy chips, send me out with the other kids in the play pit. But what I remember is the meat trays. Back in the day, meat trays used to have fucking T-bone steaks, mate, snags, fucking eggs even. Yeah, everything. But now, last time I was in Oz, you go to the pub for your meat tray raffle. It's just like a couple of shitty little sizzle steaks and like half a sausage. Silver side. Who wants a fucking corned beef meat tray, eh?
Silver side, that's just an insult to like meat trays, I feel.
It's like the competitor's ribbon, you know?
Wait, Grills, I have another conspiracy theory about New South Wales pubs and New South Wales people being a lot drunker people than Queensland?
No, they just can't handle their piss as much, mate. Queenslander.
Wait for the Queenslander. There's the pride. No, what I'm saying is every pub around here has the best kids jumping castle and kids areas you've ever seen. Just exactly what you just said. One thing I notice is every time I go to a pub here, there's like a triple level jumping castle just been blown up, Xbox ready to go out the back. Like, it looks like the best time ever. And
It's
you can,
a good,
like,
it brings
good
up,
idea.
gives you an excuse to go to the pub. You can just go to the pub all Sunday while the kids play.
Exactly. Although they got up me from jumping on it.
Nah, mate, you never grow up, Mills. Never ever grow up. Right, my
But,
man, I gotta head off, but I got 10 minutes to pack, 5 minutes to pack my bag and walk out the door to go to jiu-jitsu. So,
is there any more footies or no?
nah, that was it this week.
All right. I will say, Joel, if you're onto something here, what do we do next? I'll put a question back to Joel for the next episode. Like, where do we go from here?
And who's behind the whole thing? Is Scott Morrison just the face? Or does it go deeper than that?
And should we go chuck an egg at him? Like that other guy. Was he the guy that got egged? No.
No, that was Fraser fucking... What's his name?
Fraser McGill.
Fraser McGill. Isn't that a dude from the Redlands?
Yeah. It was Kenny B.
It was... Wait, we got to get Callum Wu on the show, after all these years. Wait, so guys, there's this guy called Callum Wu. Never met him. He's probably gonna fucking bash us one day.
Hey, hold on. Gryllz, hold on. Never met him, but he's probably appeared in mine and Joe's Facebook posts at least 100 times.
So maybe I think this all started maybe when we were 15. I don't know how it came up, but I don't know how this got started, but me and Millsy kept tagging Callum Wu in everything. This was before memes. We just post a status saying at Callum Wu. And then we would like post on his wall saying, "Hey brother, I just want to give you a woohoo for Saturday." Like at least once a week for maybe coming up on 10 years. And then like start off a bit now, but we would legit like just harass him and like
in a nice way, like always in a nice way. But actually, hold on. I've just typed in Callum Wu to Facebook, and the first thing that come up was Joseph Rago, July 7th, 2017. Mud crabs in under nines. Well, this is what you've sent to Gareth. Mud crabs in under nines was like seeing Callum Wu tear up the D floor. You know what I mean? Devil face, wink face.
Here's one. February 24, 2015. Jimmy Mills to my birthday event. Me and Callum Wu have got a 4-man tent if anyone needs chills.
Actually, can I? Wait, this is what you've said to Gaz here. Do you ever ask yourself the question, voice of Jason Statham, man, what's the go with Chargers? And answer it with, I wouldn't know because I'm a Charger. My name's Gareth Get Barreled. Yeah, boy, Charge Owens. Mate, it's been a Harry McClary, McDonald's and Dairy. But I tell you what, holy smokes, the steep down the sideline where you playing winger for Mudgery Mud Crabs in under nines was like seeing Callum Wu tear up the D floor. Fucking hell. Another one to Kendall. 5 years prior, Callum Wu is down for Bruce. And then you just literally sent me Callum Wu. That was it.
I want to add him as a friend. I wonder if he accepts. I think he blocked us both.
I've added him.
He's going to see Joseph Rago, Jimmy Mills add as a friend. Not this again. But I think he went to Carmel, and yeah, we never met him, and we just tag him in everything. Every time someone would post like a Facebook status saying, "Hey guys, just wondering if anyone has a trailer I can borrow," we'd be like, "Oh yeah, my mate at Callum Wu has one." For years and years and years, we'd do this.
I wonder if he's deleted us.
Well, I don't know. I add him as a friend again. So, but I just wonder if like it was funny for him, or he was actually like, "Who are these guys?" Like tagging me and everything.
Actually, let's get him on the show and ask him.
Wait,
Let's just be like, what was it like for you?
Wait. Yeah, I pulled up messages to him. He must have deleted us as friends because we were friends at one stage. I pulled up my messages to him. 1st of the 6th, 2012. Callum Wu messages me saying, "Hey man, what's up with you guys tagging me and everything?" And then I said, "Haha, dude, don't know, mates kept tagging random people and random stuff, and they tried tagging you, so I don't know. Sorry, bruz." He said, "Haha, yeah, fair enough, man." Then 25th of February 2013, I messaged him saying, "Hey man, what's up with that James Miller dude tagging you in all this stuff?" And then he said, "Haha, don't know, man. Aren't yous mates?" Then I said, "Yeah, nah, not really. Hey, haven't even met him. I just see he's always on Facebook tagging you and shit." And he's doing it. No, I said, he's always on my Facebook tagging you and stuff. And now he's doing it on his own account. Then he says, "Haha, yeah, I don't know what's happening, eh? Ha."
Oh, fuck. Wait, what really made me laugh is like... No, man, like, he's asked you, like, seriously... He's like, seriously, like, why are you tagging me and stuff? And your reply is, I don't know.
I'm being honest, bro.
If anyone's gonna know, you're gonna know. You're just like, nah, I don't know, man. Next question.
Nah, I love the stitch up I tried to get you with. It's like, I just sent him a message saying, "Hey man, why is this James Miller dude tagging you and all this stuff?" And then he's like, "I don't know, aren't you guys best mates?" Then I'm like, "Nah, man, because he hacked my Facebook ages ago tagging you and all this stuff." And now he's doing it on his own account.
Man. Oh, that's the best. I haven't laughed at that in a long time.
Callum Wu, we're reaching out. We got to get him on the show.
We need him back in our lives. I haven't laughed that loud since Callum Wu was in my life.
Wait, dude, you know, like one day we're probably going to run into this guy and he's just going to be like, wait, can we keep this going until, like, forever?
Mm.
Wait, here we go. I'm tagging him in a Facebook status right now. Post.
Yeah?
Huh? Nah, but you can still tag him, I think. You can still tag him.
Oh, that's no way to get him to accept it. Wait. Can we get the Bo Walmsley roofing crew on it as well? Boys, Callum Wu. Kalem space WOO. Woo. Woo!
Callum Wu. Wait, I really got to go. I've gone over time. I got to rush and get to
All right. Love you, boys.
Guys. Love you too, Callum Wu. See ya.
Love you, Callum.